Tell me about the diamonds.
Well, they're a girl's best friend, and they're forever. Would you hand me my bra, please? Do me up.
From international spies to elite assassins, the world's greatest warriors.
Welcome to D.O.A.
Have been brought together.
Fights can happen any place against anyone.
For the ultimate competition.
Bring it on!
It's showtime!
Not now. I'm in my underwear.
Seems like you found yourself a special friend. We'll settle up tomorrow, sweetie.
But behind the competition, a secret technology is stealing their powers to create an unstoppable army.
If we're going to make it, we need to work together.
Why don't we just split them up evenly?
D.O.A. Dead or Alive.
And welcome everyone to Bullets,
Bourbon,
and Karate. And this week's episode is D.O.A.
Dead or Alive.
Fight! Everyone an apology.
About making fun of D.O.A.?
Yes. Because maybe it was because I had such low expectations.
Yeah, sure. I had those same expectations, if not lower.
Because I will kiss the feet of Corey Yoon, because this movie was a blast.
Dude. What have we talked about every fighting game that we've watched? What have we talked about?
We need it to be fight, 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 fight.
Right.
Make it references to the video games. And, yeah.
This movie did everything,
everything we've
just
asked for.
like that.
Yep.
Everything.
From the colors, as gaudy and a lot the colors are to take in. It's a very of the time movie, 2007.
Sure.
So, you know, it's the colors are there, the soundtrack, like everything.
Yeah.
But otherwise, here we are in a tournament, and everyone has to fight each other at any given moment.
Right.
I'm in.
You get cool heart monitor.
Yeah.
Fight bracelets.
They got their Fitbit.
Yeah,
their
you get
bits.
like a swag bag when you go into this place.
Yes.
And everything from how the tournament's set up to Donovan's computer setup that shows like a video game setup.
Yes.
I mean, everything is so much fun. Even when it goes into certain fights and it like gives you the fight kind of thing, and it's like that's so much fun.
And how great is it that these fights were actually good?
Yes, they were.
I mean, you have sort of a legend at the helm, but still, you have these. I'm only going on stereotype here, so forgive me if I offend, but like these very sexy Hollywood starlets,
right?
Who through my research took this roles pretty seriously.
Yeah, I mean nothing was talked about or nothing was given off as they kind of just let it slip by the wayside. I'm stumbling over my words right now, but even with interviews with Jamie Presley, she was talking about Yoon and like how dedicated he was, and that just made everybody else more dedicated in the hours of filming and everything.
And it sounds insane.
Yeah.
It was the first film Well, before we talk about any of that, we are Bullets, Bourbon, and Karate. You can find us on social media, but you can find us on social media. That's great. Bullets, Bourbon, and Karate on Facebook, BB Karate Podcast at gmail.com, and BB Karate Podcast at Instagram and Twitter. But what I want to
give us 5 stars too. By the way,
that's what I'm about to get to because I care less about social media, but I do. I would like more rates and reviews if you're feeling a review.
I would like it. I mean, I know it's part of us too. We have to be better at social media. I think if Adam and I could just talk about which I think this is the most fun, is just talking about it. I mean,
know.
That's all we want to do.
That's all we want to do.
And it's fun, but we would love some ratings. Just give us some feedback too, more than anything. Are we going the right way here? Would you like to see something that we're not doing?
And we've gotten a few emails, and we always love that. And keep them coming. I tell you what, if we get a review and we read your review live on the next episode, we are going to give you all of the Super Mario Brothers cards that we opened.
That's a lot of them too.
That's going to be some shipping. I mean, you're getting about $8 worth of shipping.
Yeah.
And you will get those cards sent to you. It could be the full set. I didn't look through it, but
no, we will insure it. We will do everything. We'll make sure it gets there safe. Yeah.
You could flip these for an easy $3 profit,
easily,
probably.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is say, hey, these guys their voices sound so sexy. They're annoying, but gosh, they're funny, or something along those lines. Things I've been told before.
Finally, somebody says it.
Yeah,
right?
Finally, because we're giving the hot takes on these 80s action movies. Say, hey, I didn't think anyone in the world would have done an entire podcast about martial law. That's weird.
Yeah.
And wait till you hear what we're doing next.
Ooh.
So, that's us. So let's talk about this movie. Give me some of the deets on, because I don't have my page up, Marcus.
Sure.
What's the box office on this? What time period are we looking at here?
Yeah,
all that
so let's
stuff.
just start off with the release date. We have, for D.O.A., we had a release date of June 15th, 2007.
Summer
which was a Friday.
2007.
Yeah.
I was just about to graduate college.
Yeah, I was still in New York City. I was living in New York City.
Now, you know what? I had graduated college. Forgive me. I graduated December of 2006.
That makes more sense.
And my first job was, I left immediately. I didn't walk the aisle. I left and went to my first job in Minnesota, and I came back. So I was working at the State Theater of Georgia. That's where I was working in 2007. And you were New York, you said?
Was New York. I was working as a young man, just trying to make my way as, Secret of My Success, a Michael J. Fox.
Oh.
I was working at the Grace Building. I don't know if you ever seen the Grace Building in movies. I'm sure you have, but it's it's right across the street from Bryant Park in New York City.
Okay.
And it's like the slanted. It has like a slant or a curvature that comes down. It comes down and it curves.
Yeah.
That's the building that I worked in. I was working for this company called New Horizons. We were doing anything but looking at New Horizons. We were helping companies with their Microsoft Office training, and that's what I was doing as a salesman.
My goodness.
Yeah.
So you were a salesman. You had been living on hot sauce sandwiches in New York.
For the first 2 years up there, year and a half, I was pretty much, yeah.
And then you made it.
I made it, baby.
Secret to success. Yep. Just Marcus Hall on the cover of that VHS, having the champagne bottle, pop them out.
Nice. Hooking up with the CEO's wife, living my life, and then,
What a world. And so 2007, D.O.A. comes out. I certainly didn't see this in theaters.
No, I did not either. I knew nothing about D.O.A., the game.
I remember me either. I know it was sort of in the craze of virtual fighter,
right?
Sort of craze. And did either of us? Because I, for some reason, didn't. I think I got comfortable. Do we know what movies came out alongside of this?
I do.
Yeah.
So during this time, during June, I should say, I didn't look at the exact dates, but I mean, June we had some good movies. I only put down 3, so there wasn't very many to talk about, but these were 3 that I saw in theaters.
We got the summer blockbusters, baby.
We got Hostel 2.
Oh, Marcus was happy.
I was so excited for Hostel 2 after Hostel 1.
You loved Hostel 1.
I loved Hostel. Okay. Saw it in theaters in New York. I mean, I loved it.
You dressed up for 2. You dressed up, waited in line.
Ready for it, baby. Yeah. But yeah, Hostel 2 came out. Kind of a letdown, but it's still fun. It's still a fun little flick to watch.
Murder movie.
Right. You had Ocean's 13 coming out.
Okay.
That was fun too, of course. And you have Evan Almighty. So you have one of every genre for that month coming out.
That is very
right there.
2007.
Yeah, it is.
That entire world.
Yeah.
So we had D.O.A. come out, and it is of the time. It is action-packed. It is featuring the backstage world. It's headed by Corey Yuen. Legendary. If you are a fan of it, if you listen to this podcast and you're a fan of the kind of movies we cover, you owe a lot to Corey Yuen. But before we talk about Corey Yuen, let's talk about what we're drinking. Ooh-wee. We talked a lot about a lot of different things. Singapore Sling,
Mai Tais, something like a beach kind of setting thing. That's what I had on my mind. Yeah,
and my thought was, well, this movie is action packed. It's nonstop, and let's pair it with something that would hopefully cause you to do the same.
Right. It's Friday night, you're out with your boys, you're out with your girls, you guys are partying, you're having a good time, you guys decide, let's go to a club, let's do it, It's 2 a.m.
You find yourself with this drink maybe twice a night. At the beginning and when you're about to fade. And you're like, I got to rally. Yeah. Let me hit up a Red Bull and vodka. I despise this drink. I don't like it.
I do too.
It's never been one that I think I ordered it once at a bar called The Tap.
Okay.
In Columbus, Georgia. Right. Maybe in that summer when I was working.
Was it really to try it, or was it like, this is what everybody else is drinking, or I want to drink?
I was fading. I was like,
okay.
I don't want to go home yet.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's past 9.
Yeah. It's Daddy's bedtime.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, how are these kids doing it these days? And somebody said Red Bull and vodka. I said, Okay. And it upset my stomach. And I don't know if that's going to happen. I hope not. I don't think it is.
I don't think so. I mean, I think I mentioned this to you in private, or not in private. Not like we were.
It was private.
Yeah, it's just us. But I've never had a regular Red Bull. I've had Red Bull and vodka maybe once or twice as well. But I've never. I'm going to take a drink of this, but I've never had a Red Bull just by itself.
So this is a big time.
Yeah.
Certainly he's never had a Red Bull and vodka. He's never had a Red Bull.
Yeah.
So he's going to top us off. We're not just drinking the normal Red Bull.
No. We are doing Red Bull watermelon. I thought that would pair nicely with a little vodka.
Plus the colors of watermelon are prevalent within.
Let's see if we get another lime green. Maybe it's a lime green Red Bull. That would be. You think it's red or
pink?
You think pink? Okay.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, you are absolutely right. Look at that.
This is perfect.
That is. That is a D.O.A. color right there.
That is a D.O.A. color. The watermelon Red Bull is what you want to drink. It colors itself to the backdrop of D.O.A. Marcus has taken his first sip of Red Bull ever live.
Tastes like a Jolly Rancher. Watermelon Jolly Rancher.
There you go.
You want to try
No, I'm good.
No, you all right.
So, cheers. Bottoms up to D.O.A.'s pairing of watermelon vodka, watermelon Red Bull paired with vodka. Finlandia
a little bit. We drink the nice stuff around
Shout
here.
out to Sam Jackson's character in Long Kiss Goodnight.
Okay.
All right. Well, underwhelming, but good. I mean,
yeah. If there was something I was going to drink by itself, I would never order a Red Bull and vodka. No. But I would never spend money on that. But I would have to say though, if I am, I have to. Adam calls me up, says, "Mark, I need your help moving. 5 a.m. in the morning, I need help dragging a dead body to the river." Something like that to get my energy going. I would get a Red Bull, watermelon Red Bull. I'd try that out.
I like the idea. I've murdered someone. It happened on accident. Who knows? And I say, Marcus, I'm going to need you, bud. I got a 5 a.m. dump crew coming. And Marcus is like, oh boy, here we go.
Here we go.
Stops at the Quick Mart near his house.
Yep.
And gets the
Copenhagen and a watermelon Red Bull.
The 2 for $4 Red Bull. Yeah. So that is what we're drinking, and it pairs well with this movie. And I think if I was going to say this movie is a drink, it might be a Red Bull and vodka. Charging music, nonstop action, wild, crazy characters.
Man, if I was in the rave scene during this time, I would have been loving this. I mean, it had the good techno house kind of thing to it, too.
Yes,
yeah.
This is a rave.
Yeah.
This entire movie is like a rave. If said, let's make rave into an action movie, this is what it's done. And this movie is pretty important because it was the first film filmed in, what was it called? A certain Chinese studio.
Yeah. It's the I know what you're talking about, and I saw it too.
It's a Western. It was the first time a Western film was filmed.
Yeah.
In Hingedian Studios.